Hi, good afternoon. My name is Juan Luis Moreno, and with my partner Karim Abril Morales Castilla, we are going to present our supply chain management performance and competitiveness of Tesla. Okay, in this first slide, we want to talk about the Tesla background history and also the corporate information. Most like focus on the essential information. And okay, Tesla was founded in the year 2003 by two guys, Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning, and they took the name of Tesla because of the scientist Nikola Tesla. Also, okay, the company is involved in two business sectors, that is the automotive and energy. They have right now facilities in Shanghai, Berlin, and USA. In the future, also we join Mexico, but right now the ones that I like in the operating part are these three countries. In these three countries. Also, the vision of Tesla is to create the most compelling car company of the 20th century. And also, his mission is to accelerate the advent of sustainable transport by bringing compelling mass market electric cars to market. So, they want to be the number one of electric cars. The corporate strategy are based in three pillars, and is the international design and development, owned manufacturing, and direct distribution.
Well, I talk about Tesla marketing, operation, and competitive strategy. First, I want to start with marketing. For this, and I analyze the mix of marketing. First, product. Tesla have a variety of cars, like a Tesla Roadster, Bluester, or models like Model S, 3, X, and Y. The price, well, this is a high-end product, and for this reason, the price are usually high. And the place they sell to the vehicles through a online channel, and this is a direct selling. And the promotion is for paper clicks ads and relation with celebrities, and the exhibition where shows the car. For another thing, the operational strategy, they have a supply chain management system to sophisticate and work with a vertical integration. Also implemented a 3D printing, and this allow to quick produce the part, create a good alliance with the suppliers, and prioritize the sustainability in the supply chain. Finally, the competitive strategy. Well, there are a pioneer of a mass-produced electric cars and the leader of the developed battery with clean energy. And well, they have expanded products. The core product is the car, but we have a expanded product and reduce the risk for the consumer. Go with another competitor. And finally, we have a AC access to capital, and this is useful to research and to develop and expansion plans.
In this part, we compare 2 years for the supply chain financial ratios. The first year is 2021, and the second year is 2022. And the formulas that we applicate for these supply chain ratios is the return of equity, return of assets, return of financial leverage, the inventory turnover, the assets turnover, and the receivable turnover. In summary, the 2 years can have difference in the return of equity, return of average, and return of assets and return of financial leverage was better in the year 2022. And the only particular thing that in inventory turnover was um, inverse in the year 2021 was higher, and 2022 was lower. Also for the asset turnover and receivable turnovers was higher on 2021 and lower in 2022.
Market and competition description. Well, with a change in the consumer trends, consumer needs, and then demands, the competition has increased because there are more and more companies to they join to the ecomobility. The three principal competitors to Tesla, they are BYD Company, Beijing Automotive Industry Corporation, and this work with Nissan and Mercedes and BMW. Another competitors that enjoyed in the ecomobility are Audi, Ford, Mitsubishi, and Volkswagen.
To continue with this presentation, we get in this part and we want to talk about the logistic drivers and cross-functional drivers. This part is interesting. In Tesla, the logistic drivers in the part facilities has the efficiency in supply chain management and also the sustainable logistic practices. In the part of inventory, you have a just-in-time inventory management, and in the part of transportation, you have the global logistic network and the customer-centric approach. In the part of the cross-functional drivers, in the part of information, Tesla has this extensive automation in process that allows to provide a quick response to various problems. Also, in the part of source, Tesla has a vertical integration that allow to reduce the power of suppliers, and this will have like the result of having a greater control of the resources. In the part of price, Tesla has the blue ocean strategy that in this part generates that they can like build a better control for the masses. So in this part, we have the distribution network design. Tesla have a direct distribution model and consists, as we can see in the image, the part of manufacturing the products, and then like having this product with the K customer. As we see, Tesla have this manufacturing plant and Tesla Gigafactory, and then like assemble the car with the batteries, and then like the direct distribution model is like the key of this distribution model is the online Tesla shop and the physical Tesla shop. What is the difference between the other stores of cars is that Tesla gives like the full experience of having a Tesla, not only driving the Tesla, like taking care of the customers, and then the final like step of this distribution network is the customer. So as we can see, we have the manufacturing and then the ensemble part that also consists in the part of manufacturing, and then getting to the K customers that the K customers will going to find it in the online shops and the physical shops.
Impact of the network structure on the customer service. Well, the customer service focus on the customer experience. For example, Tesla has a managed to reduce to cost of inventory. This is through the batch production. This batch production do because after the customers do a prepayment. These have an advantage. For example, the customer can be personalized the car. Another point is that the sales are directly and online, and this allows to price to maintain. Finally, Tesla have a service center and Tesla service. Tesla service is like a service in house, and another thing is Tesla create a futuristic experience because they work with an over the air software, and this allows remote fault without need an intermediary.
Okay, we're getting closer to the end of this presentation, but right now we're going to present little interesting things of the five potential actions to improve the supply chain of Tesla. In this part, we think a lot because when we make the research of information, Tesla is a referent of the supply chain management in all the world. So uh, seeing and reading all this information, we took these five options that we consider are like the five potential actions to Tesla to make like have a better supply chain. The first one is to diversify the supplier base. The second one, strengthen the supplier relationships. The third one is to invest in transparency. The fourth one is to improve the inventory management. And the fifth one is to enhance the logistic and distribution. So, for closing this presentation, we conclude that Tesla is a referent of the supply chain management. And this is because of the innovation that they have, also about the process development that they have, the extensive automation that they have in his manufacturers, and the original vertical integration. They are a referent on the car industry and energy industry. That's why Tesla is respected for all the companies. Also, another thing is that Tesla took the strategies of all the car companies and they operated in a better strategy. So for us, it's a pleasure for letting us to do this project, Professor. We are so thankful for your support. We wish you the best. Thank you.